Hey guys, and welcome to B Review. I'm your host, Brian from B Hero Fights, which of course you can see right here on the B Hero Media channel. Now, today we're going to go ahead and review a fantastic show, Invincible by Robert Kirkman. Now, we're doing the Amazon show of that and not the graphic novel, even though the graphic novel is fantastic. So, how we do this here at B Review, if you guys have forgotten or are new here, we have three categories: the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is obviously good, the bad is obviously bad, and the worst of the bad falls into the ugly. Now that that's all done, let's go right into this. What Invincible is. Invincible is, again, like I mentioned, based off of the Robert Kirkman run that he did as a graphic novel of the same name. And it was a fantastic graphic novel, which subsequently also becomes a very good show, which doesn't always happen. In the show, a Superman-like character known as Omni-Man arrives on the planet and falls in love with a woman, and they have a child together. And that child grows up to be Mark. Mark is a late bloomer. He's about to turn 17 and does not yet have his powers. But he does gain them through the series, spoiler. And it goes through his journey of being a hero. There's a bunch of twists and turns. In the graphic novel, they do some of the twists later, but in the show, they do it quite sooner. And I think it works out better for the show. So let's go with the good. The good is the story. The story is amazing. I don't want to go into anything because this is going to be a spoiler-free review, but relative to what you get in the graphic novel, which takes a lot of issues to get through, you get to really quickly in the show, which I think gives it something it doesn't have in the graphic novel, something you can't transfer over from a novel like that or a comic book to the medium of TV. You have to kind of get embraced in TV right off the bat or you fall out. And they do that so very well. Secondly, the acting. They have such a stellar cast on this show. From Stephen Ewan, who plays Mark, the lead character, to his father, Omni-Man, Nolan, who is played by the great J.K. Simmons. His mother, who's played by Sandra Oh. They have so many other people. Mark Hamill's in this in a recurring character. They have Zazie Beetz in there. I couldn't just continue naming off people. It's just such a stellar cast, and they all have great scenes and everything else. On the acting alone, like, this should win all the awards. It's just that well done. The dialogue, everything is so good with the writing on this, and like I can't say really anything bad about the acting, the dialogue, or anything else like that. What I can say bad about, and this is really nitpicking, by the way, is the animation. The animation's a little bit jarring. This show is also not for young children. Emphasis, not for young children, because it is very graphic. The comic was too. So it's no terrible surprise, but just understand when you're watching this, do not put your 4-year-old in front to watch this because it's just another superhero show. By no means is it that. There's swearing, there's gore. It's insane on what they do on this show, but it is, as an adult watching this, it is so good. And again, it calls back to the graphic novel. It just ties in so well. But it's not for everybody. And the animation is a little jarring for it. It's not terrible, but like I said, it's nitpicky. I think if for the second and third season of which it got picked up for, if they can, put a little more budget in that animation, it would make it just that high tier. And with the ugly, I don't have anything. Like, there's nothing really that bad with this show. It is a fantastic show. I couldn't say anything better. I mean, this show is so good. You're starting to see memes from this show on internet all over the place, which tells you how good of a quality a show is. It's either that high tier quality or like last season Game of Thrones bad quality. It's going to be that good. So, guys, let me know right in the comments what you guys thought of it right here before I give you my opinion and my rating for this. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and like this episode so the algorithm likes us and you can see more of us on everything else that we do on Be Hero Media. All right, guys, it's time for that score. I would have to say out of 5, let's go 5 bloody Invincibles. Out of 5 bloody Invincibles, I'm going to give this probably a 4.5. And that half is literally just a jarring bit of animation. Uh, if it wasn't for that, if I didn't have to like fall out of the episode because I'm like, man, this animation is just a little off, I think it'd be perfect. But again, that's nitpicky. Like I have to try and nitpick on this as best I can. I love this show. I inhaled all of it in like a day, and you guys should too. Go on to Amazon and find it on there. I promise you guys will enjoy it. So, all right, guys. Well, next week, what we're going to do is to do a season or 2 seasons of a show on Netflix. Now that the newest season just dropped of Love, Death, and Robots. So if you guys want to see that, don't forget again to hit that notification button along with subscribe so you'll know when we come drop it on. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next Friday. Have a good night, and as always, enjoy the movies.